Hey buddy, what's going on? Welcome into Old Mountain Bricks. Today we're at the Bricks and Minifigs in Boise, Idaho. We're gonna go inside, check out what they've got in stored here for us, and pick up some great sets. Let's check it out. So as you can see, this is kind of a unique Bricks and Minifigs location. It's inside like an old bank, so it has like this tiled floor, and it looks like they just kind of brought in some stuff here and set up some Lego, which is awesome. It's great to use this like big space. It's very high, like these vaulted and wood ceilings. And over to the side here, of course, you see their party room, a bunch of like the bulk and some tires and such. Over here you've got like base plates and similar type things. Of course, then they've got like bulk Duplo, which is always cool to see, and these little individually like wrapped Duplo figures and little cars and everything. So I might have to look through this as well. You never know what you're going to find in something like this, so it's always cool to see those just out and about like this. Over in this section, they've got a bunch of stuff in cases. Over here, of course, looks like mostly like retired sets. That's pretty cool. Nice little camper. Looks like some mocks as well, some Ninjago. Let's see, some of like the architecture sets, which are always really cool to see. Looks like we've got like a friend set down there as well. And let's see, ooh, like a little Black Panther set with like the blue people and such. Over here you've got all like the new sets, looks like, and a few other kind of older ones hidden within, like this superhero set right there. Looks pretty cool. An older battle pack, always cool to see out in the wild. And a May 4th promo. Got some Minecraft over there as well. Looks like we've got more like Lego Star Wars, some of the more newer stuff right over here, but that's always cool to see, a lot of the MIDI stuff. Over on this wall, looks like we've got some Marvel, we've got Lego City, some of the construction vehicles, a bunch of the F1 type things as well. Oh, and let's see, we've got some classic kind of castle looking sets over here and some Paradisa. That's always fun to see as well. Let's see, we've got some other like city down there. We've got like some fire brigade type things and like the medic office and some classic adventurers. I always love to see it there. That's always cool. Always want to pick those up, but we'll try and resist for today. I always like those old school vintage sets with like the little drawbridge and everything down there. That's always kind of fun as well. Over here we've got some more like Lego Star Wars and some Ninjago in there as well. Looks like a few little like Harry Potter sets there. Some of the helmet series from Star Wars. And let's see what's down here. Again, some more Star Wars type things mixed in with a little Marvel, looks like. Down here you can see like some beach type sets, another little camper van, a little like beach shack. Over here you've got like the poly bags, the ones that like come in the magazines and such, kind of overseas, which you can kind of get in. And then more of the classic like poly bags that you can kind of pick up at Walmart. But those are always cool. They are on these little racks right here. Over on the other side are like some custom builds you can buy, kind of like little mocks that folks like to sell. So all kinds of things like little cars or like animals and other little trinkets and such. This over here is pretty neat. I always love when Bricks and Minifigs do this. This is basically a store display of like the little Bricks and Minifigs slash bank kind of setup here. So it's cool to see kind of what it looks like from the top down there. So shout out to the folks who put that together. Always fun to see that. And then all the little details they try and cram in. Over here, of course, Bricks and Minifigs, you gotta look at the minifigs. And they have a great selection here. These are some of the more exclusive ones there, so kind of right up on top in this like spinning display. So if I rotate it around, let's see what else is in here. Got some kind of classic ones like Classic Space, some of like the Avatar figures for real this time. Got some Ghostbusters down there, some other kind of Marvel looking type things, Shaggy. Looks like some Harry Potter, Marty McFly, the Beatles looks like are down there as well. Just a couple of them. You know what happened to the rest of them. But down here, some more of the other like more average figures and such. Some of like the collectible minifigure series, such as like The Simpsons. We've got Disney, we've got Looney Tunes, we've got all kinds of stuff in here. They're kind of intermingled just a little bit. Over here you can see some more of like the custom or the collectible minifigure series in there, but all kinds of dinosaurs of course down there as well. Those are always popular with the youngins. Over here you got some of the Disney collectible figures all together there, some more Simpsons, Bart with the skateboard. Of course, they have the back wall where they keep some of the built sets. It's a little hard to see what some of them are, but I'll zoom in a little bit. We've got some of like the Ninjago like city sets. We've got like the Silent Ann back there, which is really cool. One of the modular buildings. Looks like that's the bookshop. The big like rocket, the guitar. Looks like some other like built Lego Star Wars stuff. Looks like the Monsters Fighters house, like the OG one. Back to some of the minifigures, tons of different Batmans in there. I always like to kind of check those out as well, because I'm always interested in finding some particular ones, and I think I might pick up some today. We've got some of the like Marvel folks down here. Nothing really jumping out yet, but I'm sure I'll find something to add to our superhero complex in our Lego city. Down here we've got more Superman, some Marvel from the actual CMF. Over here, looks like, ooh, we've got the Alfred in the swimsuit. Gonna have to pick them up, I think. And some other cool, like, Batman movie figures. Those all look really great to see. Don't see them too often. And, of course, you gotta check out the Lego Star Wars there, because those are always really popular with folks. So, definitely some more exclusive type ones up top here. Lots of clones. We've got Thrawn, and let's see. Oh, we've got a very expensive Princess Leia, one of the OGs there. So that's always fun to see. They have it kind of shrink wrapped. Over here, we've got something like Lord of the Rings, looks like. Some cool Ninjago figures up here. And then some more Marvel ones up here as well. Those are really fun. Got Doc Ock, some like more expensive Spider-Mans. Yondu, the original Spider-Man, $20.99. Looks like we've got like the Reggae Batman back there. We've got like the Two-Face. Let's see. Some other, yeah, those are the Lord of the Rings, I think there. It's cool to see like the horse. Then Davy Jones, always a good one. And then the gold. And now just a more general look at some of the more standard Star Wars figures. But they've got a ton in here. So they have quite a good stock at this Bricks and Minifigs. They've got a couple Wampas back there. They've got a Rancor and all kinds of clones. So if you're looking to build your clone army, go check these guys out. Looks like they have quite a nice stock and an abundance there. This is now just kind of an overview, just to give you a better look at the inside of the store. You can kind of see what I'm talking about. Very open floor plan, these high ceilings and everything, but they are doing a great job to try and utilize the space. Of course, they got some of the other bulk in the middle for like building minifig and like the minifig balls and everything, but that kind of shows most of that. Then back over to those cases to see some more that I was missing. Some like the Marvel sets, like the Quinjet with Quicksilver. I think we're supposed to be getting a new one of them soon. We got like the Batman cowl, the Wolverine claws, Carnage, and some other type of little sets in here. Looks like we got some of like the Fortnite sets down there as well. The famous helicopter with Deadpool in it. The only time we've got Deadpool. Don't know why they haven't made another Deadpool yet. Maybe because he's a little, you know, for kids and Lego and everything, but I mean, they make all these other characters, so might as well do another Deadpool. Over here, this is really cool. They've got some of like the cheaper sets just bagged out like this. You can see some of the cars and other things, so this is a great spot to try and build some for the Lego City. Over here, you've got some Book of Mormon figures. Those are kind of fun to see for the area, and these folks right up there, so those are all custom printed for the area, and some Fortnite folks looks like up there as well. And looking along the back over there, you can see some more like Lego Star Wars is always real popular. And again, here is some of the info for the store there in case you want to come check these guys out. All right, Bricks and Minifigs delivered. We got a nice bag of some awesome minifigures here. So let's go ahead and head home and I'll show you what we picked up today. All right, so we just made it back from the Boise, Idaho Bricks and Minifigs, aka kind of near Meridian. If you saw the Lego store video, kind of similar area. So I saw both and decided, let's go buy the Bricks and Minifigs. This one was strange because it was in like an old bank, as you saw, but we picked up some great figures, so let me show you what we got today. Don't you worry, folks, the Brick Stick trademark is back, and it's going to help us display some of the figures. So let's see what we got. So just reaching straight into the bag to see. First thing we got is this guy right here. We've got a little Batmobile Duplo set that comes with Batman. I thought that was a pretty good deal for someone in the Old Mountain Bricks household, so we picked it up as a small gift of appreciation. But inside the rest of it will be the rest. Here is the information for the owners of the Bricks and Minifigs there in Boise. This is not a sponsored video or anything. I just happened to be in the area and grabbed one of their cards. I appreciate them letting me do some filming while I was there. All right, first up here we have got Vacation Alfred from the Lego Batman movie Series 2 that came out in 2018. He's got dual molded legs and some nice printing on the side of those legs, and like his swimsuit outfit. He also has dual molded arms, comes with his nice drink of choice there with those little cherries and everything. I've been working on the Lego Beach for a while, and I just think it's a great looking minifigure. It's one I've always wanted. I've just never really seen it out in the wild, so when I saw it, I had to pick it up. He's also got his little bow tie on and his fun hairpiece, so I just think it's a great looking minifigure, along with the little Batman plate as well. Next up, we've got Electro from 2014. He's an exclusive minifigure that came just in one set, and an Ultimate Spider-Man set. Comes with the Emperor Palpatine lightning and everything. He's really cool because he's got the clear arms and head, and he was a pretty good deal, so I got them. Next up, we've got Ghost Rider, aka Johnny Blaze, in this particular instance. Comes from a 2016 Spider-Man set, and it's pretty cool because he has the transparent orange chain as well. Really like the headpiece that goes on this set with those flames and everything. I don't have a Ghost Rider, so I saw him again for a pretty good deal and said today's the day. So excited to finally have a Ghost Rider. Next up is a fun custom minifigure from the Book of Mormon. It's custom printed book and a little verse and his little shirt and tie that says Elder on it. I'm a big fan of the musical, so I saw him sitting there for about $5. I said, yeah, we're gonna get them as well. Next up is a minifigure I've been looking for a long time. This is Lobster Batman. Basically, it's from the scene in the Lego Batman movie where he's just kind of eating the lobster, and he's in his bathrobe, but also in his cowl. This is a fun minifigure because it does have dual molded legs, and it looks really cool, and of course comes with a nice lobster and this cool printed dish with some butter and such in there. I just think it was a fun scene, and every time I see that movie, I'm always like, man, I really want to get that minifigure, and they had him. So I finally was able to get Lobster Batman and add him into the collection. Quack, quack, aka Penguin Sound, Penguin Sound. This is a fun set that's from 2020 that was actually about the price of the minifigure plus this little duck-looking thing, and it comes with a version of the penguin, comes with the short legs. And, of course, it's from a Batman set called Batboat, the Penguin Pursuit. This is an exclusive variant of the Penguin with, the top hat and the umbrella and everything. I pointed out in the video that I just saw him sitting in the case in his little vehicle and said, hey, I gotta have that. Comes with the printed eyes on the slope as well, so just a fun looking figure, and just wanted to have him as part of the collection. We'll put him near the beach or something. Alright, and we always try and get at least one kind of bigger minifigure, if you will, while we're there. So I thought it was finally time to pick up Yondu. He only comes in one set ever so far, which came out in 2017, so that's what makes him more valuable than others. Comes with the nice fin on top as well. That's a custom thing for just this minifigure, and just looks great. I love the blue. I love the character of Yondu. Of course, he comes with his little golden arrow thing here as well. And I'm excited that I was finally able to pick it up. It was a pretty good deal, actually, when I saw it there compared to some other times I've seen them go upwards of $70. So I did not pay that. So we finally got Yondu, and we can add him into the Lego City. Alright, so there they all are. A lot of superhero figs and the Book of Mormon guy. It was pretty evenly split this time. We've got 3 Marvel, 3 DC. They're all great and unique minifigures. I can't wait to add them into our Lego City. And of course, Duplo Batman will find a nice home for him. But that'll do it for today. Leave a like on the way out. Comment down below which one of these figures is your favorite. Is it Yondu, or is it lobster-loving Batman? Or what you thought of the Boise, Idaho Bricks and Minifigs. Again, their info is here. Check them out. Again, not a sponsor, but I thought it was a pretty neat store. So subscribe to Mount Bricks so you don't miss the next Lego City update where we find a place for all these guys. Thanks for coming on by today. Have a good one.